It started as a normal evening for Jack, just scrolling through Reddit, looking for something interesting to pass the time. But that night, something was different. His eyes caught a post that seemed out of place. The title read, "You will regret seeing this post." He thought it was just another clickbait, but something pulled him in. Maybe it was the ominous tone, or maybe it was just the curiosity that made him tap on it. As soon as the page loaded, a strange image popped up. It was blurry at first, but as the pixels cleared, Jack saw a chilling figure standing in the middle of a foggy forest, its face distorted, as if it were trying to reach out from the screen. Below the image, the text read, "If you can see this, it's too late. The curse has already begun. The image will haunt your device, and there is no escape. Don't try to delete it. It will only come back." Jack laughed nervously, dismissing it as another prank. He quickly scrolled past it, but a few seconds later, something strange happened. His phone flickered, and the image was there again, staring at him. He tried to swipe it away, but it only returned. He shut his phone off, thinking it was a glitch. But when he turned it back on, the image was still there, embedded into his screen. Confused and a little freaked out, Jack did what anyone would do. He deleted the post, thinking that would be the end of it. But no matter how many times he tried, the cursed post kept appearing. Not just on his phone, but on his laptop, his tablet, and even on his work computer. It was as if the post had somehow attached itself to every device he owned. The more Jack tried to get rid of it, the worse things became. He attempted factory resets, clearing caches, and even resetting his internet connection, but nothing worked. He knew then that the curse was no longer confined to his devices. It was creeping into his reality, turning the digital world into something far more tangible and terrifying. Jack immediately called Emma, his voice shaky as he explained what had happened. Emma sounded as panicked as he felt. "Jack, it's happening to me too," she said, her breath quick and shallow. "The post, it's in my dreams now. Every night it gets worse. I think it's starting to change us." He didn't know what to say. They had tried everything, deleting, resetting, ignoring, but nothing worked. It was as if the more they fought against it, the more powerful the curse became. Jack realized there was only one way out, but it terrified him. According to the theory he'd read, the curse could only be broken by sharing it. The post had to be passed on to someone else, and once that happened, the person who passed it would be free. But Jack knew the danger in doing that. Passing it on meant someone else would suffer, and he couldn't bear the thought of putting anyone else through what he was going through. Yet, as days passed, Jack felt the curse tightening around him, dragging him deeper into its grip. The whispers were growing louder, the image more vivid. The only thing left to do was to let it go, hand it off to someone else. But who? Jack spent the next few hours pacing around his apartment, trying to come up with a solution that didn't involve passing the curse onto someone else. He had no choice. His life was being consumed by the post, and he couldn't bear to see Emma suffer anymore. She had become as trapped as he was. They had both already shared their experience with others online, but each time, it felt like it only worsened the curse's grip. Sitting down, Jack stared at his phone, waiting for the inevitable flicker of the cursed post to appear. As he stared at the screen, a horrifying thought struck him. What if he wasn't just passing it on to another person? What if he was passing on the curse to everyone who saw the post, even if they didn't realize it at first? He felt trapped in an endless loop, a never-ending cycle of digital terror that could never truly be escaped. But then, just as he was about to give up, something strange happened. The cursed post appeared on his phone again, but this time, the image was different. The figure in the fog seemed to smile at him, its eyes softer than before, almost as if it were trying to comfort him. Jack's heart skipped a beat. Was this some kind of trick, or was it finally ending? His mind raced, trying to make sense of what was happening. Suddenly, the screen flickered again, and the post began to fade, slowly and steadily, until it was completely gone. Jack stared at his phone, completely still, not daring to move. Was it over? Had the curse finally been lifted? A calmness washed over him. For the first time in days, he felt a strange sense of peace. The whispers had stopped. The image no longer appeared. He looked at his phone, unsure whether he should be relieved or terrified. Was the curse truly gone? Or was this just another trick, a temporary respite before the nightmare continued? He didn't know, but for the moment, he felt free. Jack glanced over at his laptop, then his tablet, and to his surprise, there was no sign of the cursed post. It was gone, completely. He exhaled in relief, the tension that had gripped him for so long easing away. The room felt lighter, and for the first time in days, Jack felt like he could breathe again. Then, in that brief moment of calm, a notification appeared on his phone. He hesitated. Could it be? Was the post back? He unlocked his phone, his heart racing, only to find a message from Emma. "Jack, I think I'm free." Jack smiled, feeling a wave of gratitude and peace wash over him. It seemed the curse had finally come to an end. He sent Emma a quick reply, reassuring her that he was free too, but he couldn't shake the feeling that the story wasn't quite over yet. As he sat back, wondering what had just happened, he couldn't help but think of the people who might still be caught in the curse, still seeing that post on their devices. Would they ever truly be free? Was the curse gone for good? Or was it waiting, lurking in the dark corners of the internet, ready to claim its next victim? Have you ever seen something online that felt impossible to escape? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more chilling stories like this one.